morning. And you didn't think I could get up early. It is 7 o'clock. Actually, I've been up since 4:30. Can't believe it took me this long to get going. Today is day 11, July 25th, Monday. And yeah, last night, as soon as it got dark, 15 minutes after I was in my tent, I heard this big crash, kind of below where my feet were. I go, man, here comes a bear. And I kind of listened, and I thought maybe it was a hiker coming in, then I heard it again. So I yelled a couple times, and I didn't hear anything again. And about 15 minutes later, I hear it again, and I yelled, and I didn't hear anything. And then I don't know what time it was. It woke me up. It was sprinkling last night. Probably for like a minute. And I heard something walk into the tent. Then I started getting nervous. And I mean, it was right outside. And I yelled at the top of my lungs. And I heard something go running off. And hell, it was a damn little fawn, I think, or young deer. So when I got up this morning, there were deer tracks everywhere in there. There's no damn bear. It was deer, and they were the ones that were digging, because I saw some holes out on the trail, saw their hoof print, and then some holes, so they were digging for something, I guess minerals. But I have, looked last night, I have 24 miles to Truckee. I'm going to try to do 14 today. Got to walk 8 just to get water, actually 8.8. And so then there was a campsite about 6 after that. Leave me 10 to get to Truckee. Well, it's about 9 o'clock. I'm at about 8,200 feet. Man, it's a shame it's all clouded. I mean, smoked out, because it's like 360 view here. Actually been real lucky. There are some clouds, thick white clouds in the sky, and they've been blocking the sun all morning. It's actually kind of chilly right here. A week ago it's 110, and it's nice cool breeze up here. That's about 11:30. Hiked about 8 miles. I got about 0.8 to this spring. Thank goodness. God. Last, I don't know, 2.5 miles been up on the ridge in the sun. But it's not too bad. It's not real breezy today, but it's just, it's in the 80s. It's not 110. Passed a little Nobo girl. She seemed very fresh. I'm gonna stop, man. I'm out of breath. Just got finished climbing. She's pretty depressed. She was kind of like me last week, but she was tired of all these fires and skipping. And I asked her what she was gonna do about the next fire, and she said, well, I just have to figure it out in Sierra City. And I said, well, pretty much your option is to go all the way to Bernie. Oh my goodness, this overdue. So I was standing here in the shade drinking my water, and I look up and there's this big old carabiner here. And then it dawned on me, the three people I got on camera yesterday, the guy that went to high school with Sean Alexander, he told me he left it there. He said, you find it, you can have it. Well, I'm gonna leave it there for the next hiker. But I was gonna show you this spring. This is by far the coldest water I've had on trail. I mean, it gave me a brain freeze. It's so cold. I've already drank 1.5 liters. Not sure you can see it, but I ain't getting no damn closer. I was gonna take a break here in this rock right next to this tree. I happened to look in that hole and there's a rattlesnake curled up in there. Yeah. Perfect place too. Yep. Pretty sure it's a rat, same color. Look, the colors look right. Man, I need to find a place in the shade. Been talking for 10 minutes to you, and I didn't have it on video. Anyway, it's about 2 o'clock. I've hiked 10 miles. Sitting on that rock right off the trail. And as I've been sitting here, this is the trail south. Look at the sky. I can see it roll, the smoke rolling in. I mean, the line is like right above me. Back here where I came from, you still see some blue sky every now and then. And it is just smoke. I can see it on the ground even. The wind's blowing this way into my face. I don't know. And I've also been hearing back behind me up here in these mountains, I've heard 5 explosions. I don't know if they're blasting rock or what. But as I was talking to myself with the video not working, it went off. All right, now that is a big ass rock. Now how did that get there? Check it out, there's a trout trying to go upstream. He's stuck. I'm gonna help him. We just got this little campsite down here, and that rock right there I sat on and soaked my feet, cleaned my feet, got all the dirt off my socks, and man, it's getting windy. It's about to storm. Pretty nice campsite here, but it's way too early for me. It's 3 o'clock. There was a guy in here named Adam, and he was getting ready to head out where I just came from. And he thought exactly the same thing as me. He said, yeah, I thought somebody was blasting. So then I figured out it was thunder. I sure wouldn't want to be up on that exposed area. But he said he's going to hike to that campground where I was yesterday at 11 o'clock, where that bridge was in that reservoir. So it's 3 o'clock. He just left. He's got 17 miles to do. Lord, he's probably already hiked 17. But anyway, I'm gonna look at gut hooks and figure something out where I'm going. And Lord, if it was about 5, 6 o'clock, I'd be sleeping right here. But it's too early. For now, the storm's over. I didn't film that, but I got up to the top and it was all exposed, and it was just a steady sprinkle, but the wind was whipping about 20-30 miles an hour. And sorry, I'm looking for some tent sites. And so right as I start to come down a little bit, I see a guy coming, and we stop and chat. He's out here doing a section. He said he's training for next year's PCT. And it's kind of drizzling. The wind kind of died down. Then all of a sudden, as we're talking, it quits raining, the sun comes. Well, still on the hunt for somewhere to camp. Now I see why there's nothing posted. It's either boulders or fallen rotten trees everywhere. And I'm way down. I mean, there's a million fallen trees. Be kind of scared to sleep in here, even if I did find something, because the falling tree, especially that storm kicks up again. So anyway, I just wanted to show you what it looks like. So I'm hoping this possible tent site is a possible tent site. All right, well, I made it to camp finally. It's thundering and wind's whipping, but there's the PCT. This isn't even an official campsite. This thing's slanting like hell, but I ain't got no choice. It's trying to beat the rain. So I'm at mile 1489, so that's 9. Wow, well, that can't be right, 89. Not sure what I did. 12 to 14 miles, I have to add it up later. But I got one deadfall. Ugh. But it's not moving. The rest of the trees are all healthy. But I'll see if I can cook my dinner before it starts raining. It's been thundering, but I think it's moving this way. I do have some black behind me, but oh well, I got my tent up. Worst comes to worst, I'll get in there and cook under the vestibule. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.